So now let's do this question which says, draw a histogram to show the information in the table. The histogram is built on one thing and one thing only, and that keyword is this guy, frequency density. Okay, if you want to ever be able to plot a histogram, you have to know how to get frequency density. Now, anything which is saying density, when something says density, the only way to get it is to divide the number of things by the space you have. For example, if I say density, what is one formula for density in physics? It is mass over volume. So you say mass tells you how many you have, then divided by volume, it is the space which is where it is in. If you're in geo and they say population density, you say how many people you have divided by the space where they are staying. So divided by space. So density is how much there is divided by the space. Now for us, when we say frequency density, it will be frequency, which is how much there is. Frequency tells us how much there is, divided by the space, which is the class width. So you'd say 1.5 minus 1.2. It tells you the space of each class. Class widths are different. Here you'd say 1.6 minus 1.5 to know this class. Here you say 1.7 minus 1.6 for this class. Yes. So it's going to be 12 over whatever. So let's put frequency density. So we'll put frequency density for the first class is equal to, we know it's obviously frequency over class width. So what is the frequency? 12 over the class width is going to be 1.5 minus 1.2. This is frequency density for the first class. Okay. And that is 12 over 1.5 minus 1.2. Now we can say frequency density for the second class, because we're going to need to come, and you do this with a pencil. It is going to be frequency over class width. What is the frequency? 20 over the class width, 1.6 minus 1.5. So it's going to be 20 over 1.6 minus 1.5. Put it like this. Then you're going to get it for the second one. Then frequency density for the third class. What is for the third class? Frequency over class width. The formula don't change. Master that formula, please. It's going to be the frequency 34 over the class width 1.7 minus 1.6. So this is going to be 34 over 1.7, 1.7 minus 1.6. This gives you frequency density for the third class. And you do it with a pencil. Frequency density for the fourth class is going to be equal to, what is the frequency in the fourth class? 14 divided by the class width 1.9 minus 1.7. So this is going to be 14 over 1.9 minus 1.7. Okay, 1.9 minus 1.7. Right. Okay, so let me do it. Frequency density for the fourth class is 14 over 1.9 minus 1.7. Because they say don't write on the margin, so like this. Now let's get these values, please. We can easily make fractions with our nice calculators. You remember? Everyone has this calculator now. I hope you do. You should. This is going to be 12 over, in brackets, you now say 1.5 minus 1.2. What are you going to get? 40. So the first frequency density is 40. For the other one, it's going to be 20 now. 20 over, in the bottom, it is now 1.6 minus 1.5. So it is now 1.6 minus 1.5. And you're going to get it as 200. What? Really? Yes. Then here you're going to say now, this is going to be 34 over 1.7 minus 1.6. I want you to just punch. Okay, I don't want you to be reasoning out the answer, whatever. Just use it. It's 340. Then now you're going to say now, the last one is 14 all over, what do we have? 1.9 minus 1.7. So it's going to be 1.9 minus 1.7, and you get 70. Really? Yes. So now we are going to put it. So for the first one, which is from 1.2 to 1.5, frequency density is 40. So you go to 40. So 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 from 1.2 all the way to 1.5. So it's going to be like, for here, it'll be like this. Okay? Then now it is going to be 200 from 1.5 to 1.6, okay? You can go and see, you look at the thing again. It's from 1.5 to 1.6. What is the frequency density for that? 200 for the second class. So 1.5 to 1.6, it is going to be at 200. So it goes all the way up to 200 from 1.5 to 1.6. Then now we look at the next one. It is going to be 340 from what? From 1.6 to 1.7. So you now go all the way to 340, which is here. So you go all the way up to 340. That is from 1.6 to 1.7. Then now you are going to do the last one. What is the last one? Frequency density 70 from 1.7 to 1.9. Okay, from 1.7 to 1.9. It is now frequency density of 70. So you go 100, then you go down by 380, 90, 80, 70. So it's going to be like this. And it's going to go all the way to the end, and it will come down. This is going to be your histogram. So for you to plot a histogram, you need frequency densities, which you're going to calculate, and you're going to sketch them against these classes. So this is it. Remember frequency density? You remember it. Frequency density is equal to frequency over class width, okay? Over class width. To get the class width, you say upper bound minus lower bound of that class. Then you're going to have frequency density, and you are done with the histogram. You get all your marks, okay? That is it. We're going to meet in the next video. Goodbye for now.